Welcome, everyone, to the ultimate game in the college football season. Everything has built to this, the battle for the national championship and college football immortality, a moment that every young football player grows up dreaming about. And these two teams have survived the expanded playoff grind. They have battled through a regular season, multiple playoff victories, all sorts of challenges and adversity, and they've arrived at this moment, the battle for that precious trophy. As we'll see the number 6 seed in this playoff, the Cincinnati Bearcats, taking on a team from the SEC, the Oklahoma Sooners. For EA Sports College Football, I'm Chris Fowler, joined here as always by Kirk Herbstreit. Kirk, everything has been building to this. It's time for the national championship. Let's crown a champion. Here we go with the kickoff. This is it, the ultimate game in college football, national championship at stake. And that one goes out of bounds at less than ideal beginning of this game. Pretty easy call for the head coach. He will accept that penalty, of course. Fresh set of downs for the offense. First down. He'll hand it off. He's brought down out at the 46. And the Bearcats will come to the line to crank up the tempo. They'll go with the ground game here. Running back takes the handoff. Good enough for first down yardage.
Every now and then we see a really good run. We tend to focus on what other people did in order for that run to happen, what the offensive line did. Maybe the receivers are blocking good on the edge. Sometimes the running back is pretty good too. And on that play, he picked up a lot of yards and made that happen with good effort.
First down play call. How aggressive will it be? They'll try the ground game here with the running back. Offense getting set. It's second down. Dropping back. It's Perkins. Snags a good throw. Tackle made at the 26-yard line. This offense getting closer to the red zone.
How about the offense here dialing up a good zone beater? Let's give credit to the coordinator for calling the right play at the right time and the receiver finding the hole in that zone.
Looks like the Bearcats are going to keep this drive rolling. Ball handed off.
Just love watching this back run. Gets behind that offensive line, lowers his pads, and it's a nice, solid game.
And now the running back's got it again. They stop him, but it's a first down.
Chris, if I'm not mistaken, this guy's already over 30 yards on the opening drive of this game. Another nice play right here. If this defense can't stop him, just keep feeding him the football.
The Bearcats line up with a first and goal. Here's the handoff on first and goal. And he gets to the end zone. Touchdown, Cincinnati. In a national championship game, you can't do a better job than setting the tone immediately.
Look, it's the biggest game of the year, so you got to bring your best. An opening drive, the offense played there just did that. That's how you get this thing started.
And the point after is right down the middle. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. First down here for this offense. Takes the handoff and tests the left side. Breaking free at the just runs through a man. A mismatch. And they finally make the stop, but a huge gain. Moves the ball into enemy territory down at the 49. And that run, good for first down yardage. The drive moves on. Handoff running right. And the defense smothers him for no gain.
Well, the defensive line does their job eating up those double teams, freeing up the backers to make the play.
Here's the second down play. Using his legs. It's little. Just a 4-yard gain, so it sets up 3rd and 6. Dropping back, looking to throw for the first down. Cannot escape, and down he goes.
A really good job by this defense. The quarterback looked to be trying to work through his progressions to find his open receiver, but before he knew it, he's on his back.
And the Sooners will line up to boot it away. Trying to kick it away, helping his team with field position. Choosing to return the punt. And the coverage team makes the stop on this return. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. They punched it in the last possession. Can they do it again, or will this defense make some adjustments to get a stop? And now the handoff. Just a small gain. Looking at 2nd and 9. The offense will take their first time out of the half to talk strategy here.
Time out, Cincinnati.
Important second down play coming up. Looking to pass. It's Perkins. Running back grabs it on a screen. That play is blown up. Defense makes the tackle in the backfield.
How about the discipline of this defense here on second down? You're anticipating a pass. They've got pretty much everybody covered. And then once the back has the ball, how about the speed to be able to bring him down? Now it's 3rd down.
So a tricky situation here. 3rd and very long inside your own 20. How much of a risk do you take? You know, this defense could be very aggressive at this moment. And the wideout goes in motion. Looks like he didn't get the snap off in time. That'll cost him 5 yards. Quarterback lost track of the play clock, and that'll cost the offense 5. Well, a serious challenge for this offense. You don't want to be in 3rd and long inside your own 20. How much of a risk will they take to try to pick up this first down? Defense able to stop him. It's 4th down now. The Bearcats will send their punt team onto the field. And he gets it away, a directional kick with pretty good distance. That one lands and bounces out of bounds. And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. Last drive stalled. They were forced to punt it away. Let's see what they can come up with this time. And there's the handoff. The gain is 4, so it's 2nd and 6.
Hey, listen, you don't always have to have big plays to be successful. It's a nice, solid gain here. Keeps you on schedule, and you get ready for that next play.
second and medium. Quarterback drops back from the shotgun. Finds an open target on the left side. They'll get him, but he put the spin cycle on that defender. Wow.
Well, the defense sits back in his zone coverage. Good job here by the quarterback, recognizing that soft coverage, and he hits the routine drag route underneath for a first down.
Offense keeps moving. It's a completion for a first down. From the shotgun now, here's an inside give. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, he's probing the secondary. From the pocket, delivers over the middle. They bring him down, but a big chunky yardage on the play.
Quick, really nice throw here in the slot receiver, and I love the quickness that he has after the catch. He's essentially a running back playing at that slot position. That's how dangerous he is after he makes a catch.
Out of the shotgun, he'll hand it off. So down here in the red zone, every yard tough to find. Here is a crucial play coming up. They'll try to pick up the yardage on the ground. Tackle after a solid gain. It's enough for a first down, and that should wrap up the first quarter of play.
That's the end of the first quarter. With the score, Cincinnati 7, Oklahoma 0.
The Sooners looking to finish the drive here. It's first and goal. And the quarterback will just sneak it here. Makes it across the goal line. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
Hey, it's first and goal. Why wait? Go with the sure thing. Let that quarterback get behind his line, push his way in for the touchdown.
Extra point knocked right down the middle. The PAT ties the game here in the second quarter now. Kickoff team on the field getting set now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start the 25. And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. They were held to a quick 3-and-out last time, looking to put together a positive drive here. It's a 2-yard gain, 2nd and 8 from now.
Defense does a really nice job here of being able to contain that run game, held him just at 2 yards. Chris, to me, this changes the playbook a little bit now for the offense. The guy calling the plays at 2nd and 8, that's a different deal. Now he's got to probably thinking about going through the air instead of staying on the ground.
Offense getting set up. Here's 2nd down. To throw, it's Perkins. Off target with the throw, incomplete. Offense will try to convert a 3rd and long from the 27. We'll see if the defense brings the blitz. Receiver in motion now. And he'll drop back here on 3rd down. Caught quickly. Defense wraps him up after a 6-yard gain. Brings up 4th down.
Chris, great effort here by this defense to keep him short of the first down. Now they've got a tough decision to make here on this 4th down and short.
And at 4th down, they'll punt it away here. And the returner will be brought down. And the Sooners offense is back on the field. They reached the end zone the last time out, trying to do the same thing here. The shotgun running play call. stop at the 36. That's good enough to move the sticks.
I still love to see Oklahoma run the football and be able to show people they can get first downs by running the ball. I know their quarterbacks have been great in recent years, but the Sooners, when they want to be able to run the ball, you know they're going to run it. You still can't stop that offensive line and a great dynamic back. So good job here by the Sooners. Move the sticks.
They've got him at the 48, but that's a first down.
You know, everybody always wants to talk about quarterbacks today and receivers, and don't get me wrong, that's a big part of the evolution of the game and where we are. But, man, for me, as a fan, when I'm watching a game, there's just something satisfying about the teams and the offenses that still have backs that can carry the ball and come up with plays like that. Move those sticks and keep this drive going.
The game is 5, so it's 2nd and 5 now.
I'll take that every single time. Offensive line does a nice job up front. This back's vision and ability to get positive yards by lowering his pads on full display right there.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Quarterback pre-snap adjustments now for this defense. He's taken down, but that's a nice gain. They'll spot the ball now at the 35.
That's a football play right there, Chris. This one takes me back a little bit. Toss sweep to the right. Get the ball into your back's hands. Get a lot of people out in front. Control the line of scrimmage. How about the wide receivers? They're doing a nice job blocking downfield. Almost felt like half the offense was out in front of him, giving him a chance to pick up some big yards.
Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll switch it up, looking to throw. Receiver makes the grab, and he's tackled after the catch.
Just a good job here by the quarterback. Got the ball out to his receiver. His guy eats up some yards, and they stay ahead of the sticks.
So now from the 29, it's 3rd down and short. We'll see what the play call is going to be here. Already in field goal range, but of course, thinking touchdown. Short connection to the tight end here. They pick up the first down. Tackle at the 25.
Hey, I don't blame the defense here at all, Chris, for bringing the blitz. It's 3rd down and short. You got to get pressure on the quarterback, but you got to tip your cap to this quarterback. I think he was anticipating the blitz, so he's able to get the ball out of his hands quickly and pick up the first down.
Handoff to the right side. He's wrapped up nicely there by the freshman.
That's exactly what you want to see as a play caller. You get positive yards to be able to kind of keep you on schedule as a play caller. That's all you can ask for. Good job up front and a nice run.
Now it's 2nd down here. Offense will keep it on the ground here. Powering right past the defender. And he runs it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. So a long, methodical scoring drive. Great execution with championship pressure.
Man, this is the biggest stage that you can play on. You're in the national championship, and drives like that are going to wear down the opponent physically and mentally. This wasn't an accident. They were very intentional on how they worked their way down the field, and it pays off in the end.
That one bounces through the end zone, so we'll start at the 25. And the Cincinnati offense retakes the field now. This group is coming off a quick 3 and out. Can they put something together in this drive? Catch made on the left side.
And the running back that time just kind of sneaks out of the backfield and shows his hands on that nice catch.
Getting set. Here's 2nd down. Handoff from the shotgun. That's good for first down yardage. They'll spot it at the 37.
Sometimes I almost get mesmerized watching these runners who have great vision. You know, the eyes that carry their feet to the open space, making people miss. I just love watching those guys do work.
New set of downs for the offense. 1st and 10. Looking to throw. It's Perkins. Couldn't find anybody open. He just has to throw it away.
Chris, I don't know if it's the hype of the national championship, the timing between the quarterback and his receivers, but they have not been able to get anything going at all here in the first half. And the problem is they're already down in this game. They've got to put the ball through the air and start hitting some passes, or there's no chance they come back and have a chance to win.
They'll stop him behind the line for a loss of 1.
Man, every defensive coordinator will tell you, I just want my guys to play fast. And how about that one right there? He almost ends up tackling the quarterback as he's handing the ball off. This offense is lucky they didn't end up fumbling.
Offense been in reverse here. Now a long way to go to convert this third down. Moving the receiver around pre-snap. Quick pass. Here comes a jet sweep. And he went backwards after the catch. That'll set up a 4th down now. And the Bearcats will have to kick this away. That's the 2-minute warning here before halftime as the offense tries to cut into this lead. And the punt team makes its way onto the field. And that will bounce and roll out of bounds, so no return. Okay, so here comes the Oklahoma offense back on the field. Trying to build on this lead before halftime. They got off to a slow start, but they've gotten it going here in the second quarter. In the clear at the 25.
You know, all week, the defensive coordinator told us about the quarterback, told us about the receivers, and how they're going to throw the football. But man, they better get locked in on stopping this run game because that was a big-time game.
Big guys up front lined up. It's first down. Takes the handoff, heads to the right. Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back. Grab down the middle. It's Little. Defense surrounds him. Just a short gain on that completion. Third down play for this offense. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He's escaping the pocket now. A timeout is called. Important stage late here in the second quarter.
That is outstanding defense to be able to leverage this quarterback. That is a tough thing to do. This guy's as fleet-footed as any quarterback in the country, and to be able to bring him down for a loss like that is a major accomplishment.
And the returner is tackled by this punt coverage team. The offense comes back out there. Not much time left. Perhaps just time for a couple plays before the half. On 1st and 10, they'll look to throw it. Makes a quick catch. They get him down pretty quickly, but it's a solid gain in that short throw. Timeout is called to talk strategy. Time for just 1 or 2 plays here before halftime. That completion makes it second and medium. Back to throw. It's Perkins. Looks over the middle, and that's complete. And the defense tackles him in what should be the final play of this first half. Miller's going to wrap up the first half here. Let's kick it down to Kevin Connors with our halftime update. Looks like the Bearcats will kick this away to begin the second half. Kick bounces out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. And the Sooners offense is back out on the field. And a chance right away here in the second half to stretch the lead and build momentum. Let's see what this defense can do about it. They'll bring him down right at the 30-yard line. Second down after that run on the previous play. And here's the handoff. That's good for a first down near the 40.
And that's a good, nice, crisp run for a first down. Don't forget, good blocking up front by the big fellas. And this running back, he just seems to have a nose for that first down marker. A few more runs like this, and he's going to be getting into a rhythm for sure.
And they'll go right back to him on first down. That's a nice tackle there by the senior. Second down after that run on the previous play. They'll hand it off. He's brought down out at the 46.
Well, they didn't bust that for a big play, but it makes this third down coming up a little bit more manageable, and that certainly has a lot of value.
That run sets up a critical third down play. Looking to pick up the first down through the air. He pulls it in for a big gain. They get him at the 42, good enough for a first down.
Well, this quarterback is unflappable. Here they are working with the lead in the second half. Get to a third down. You got to throw the football. This is where you trust the quarterback to make a good decision, an accurate throw. He does it. You convert. You keep working that clock.
Second down after that run on the previous play. From the shotgun, drops back looking for an open man. Quarterback leaves the pocket on the move now. Using his legs on the scramble. He gets loose, able to pick up a solid gain there on the scramble. Looking to keep the drive alive. It's third down. Can he make it to the marker? Moves the football to the 30. Good enough for a first down.
Boy, just a blown opportunity here by this defense. They got him to third down, a chance to potentially get them off the field. And the fact that they're trailing, they needed to make a play. But you got to give credit to this offense. In the national championship, that big offensive line opened up a hole, and they pick up the first down and keep working clock.
Wideouts now clustered. Gonna run it. It's Little. Now it's third and short from the 22. We expect this is four down territory. Let's see what they do on third down. They'll try to run for the first down. Unleashes the stiff arm. And he'll make it in for the score. Touchdown, Oklahoma. Who says you need explosive plays, Kirk? That was a long, grinding scoring drive.
And think about this. This is the national championship, and you're able to execute like that against this quality of a defense, and that is a great job by the coordinator and the quarterback being in sync and putting together a heck of a drive.
Getting set to kick the ball off now. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. The offense will start at the 25. And here comes the Cincinnati offense back out on the field. Back to throw. It's Perkins. Receiver looks it in. It's complete. And the defense swarms. Not much of a gain on that completion.
How about this defense? That is called team pursuit. Swarming to this wide receiver on the screen, not allowing him to get his momentum upfield.
Pass caught. Second down now. Offense looking to throw the ball. Quarterback delivers complete to the right side. They stop the receiver, but that's a solid gain on that play. The Bearcats come up to the line in a hurry-up. third down, it's a handoff. There's the tackle, but first down yardage.
Good job up front by that offensive line getting a good push to be able to allow the back to pick up this first down. This is an important drive for this offense. Now that they got a first down, they can open up this playbook and keep attacking this defense.
The Bearcats line up on 1st and 10 now. And the quarterback looking to make a play through the air. Looking to set up a screen pass here. They're finally able to stop him, but the defense is fooled a bit on that screen play. It's a solid game for a first down.
Well, this is great execution here on this screen play to the running back to pick up big yards and a first down. And I think in the process, Chris, they send a message to the defense. You can rush our quarterback all you want, but when you do, you better be careful because we're going to throw the screen on you.
Keeping it on the ground here. And he'll maybe get back to the line of scrimmage, but no more than that.
It was an excellent effort by this defense, just staying in their run fits, holding their own at the line of scrimmage, and then making a tackle. Offense just couldn't get enough of a push to get any yards at all.
Offense getting set. Second down play here. Scanning the field. It's Perkins. Delivers from the pocket, complete over the middle. He's brought down, but the gain moves the ball to the 39.
It's an excellent throw by the quarterback, finding that window between the zones and delivering the ball on time.
Fresh set of downs. It's 1st and 10. With some pre-snap movement, back in motion. On 1st and 10 here, looking to throw the ball. And that pass is hauled in over the middle. And the ball to the ground. And the defense jumps on the football.
How about this defense flying in there trying to get their hat on the ball? They do, and they're able to pounce on it for a big turnover.
And the Oklahoma offense is back on the field. In the last possession, the defense just had no answer for this powerful ground game. Let's see what they can do this time. Trying to flex the ground game here. Running back takes a handoff. And the run moves the ball under the 33.
Another positive gain by this back. I tell you, between the offensive line sustaining blocks and this back's vision and ability to explode into that second level of this defense, this guy is having a monster day in the biggest stage of all in the national championship.
They flip it to him on the jet sweep. They bring him down to the 45 and a solid gain to keep this drive going. Back at it to start the quarter. Offense getting set to run a first down play. So the offense calls a timeout here. That's their first of the half. The 1st and 10 play coming up for the offense. An inside give now from the shotgun. Solid 8-yard gain brings up a 2nd and 2.
That's exactly how you want to start this drive, working with the lead in the fourth quarter. Take as much time off this clock as possible. That's a great way to get this drive started.
2nd down after that run on the previous play. Keep it on the ground. There's the handoff. Oh, and he fumbles. The offense falls on the fumble. Keeps possession.
Wow, that's just big-time awareness by his teammate to be able to scoop up that ball like it was a ground ball. As a result, the offense retains possession.
Offense breaks the huddle and gets set. It's 3rd down. And they pick up the first on the ground. Breaking free at the 35. Breaks clear. End zone ahead. Takes it all the way to the house. Touchdown, Oklahoma.
What a long run for the touchdown. I don't know if his defense was caught sleeping or walking in mud. I can't pick which one. Maybe it's both, because the running back just went right by them so easily for the big gain and a big-time score.
Went after, up and good. Now the kickoff team is out on the field. And that one will bounce out of the back of the end zone. So a touchback will start at the 25. And here comes the Bearcats offense back out onto the field. They moved the ball into plus territory last time, but it ended in a fumble. They can't do that again, trailing on the scoreboard. And they'll bring him down after just a short pickup. Second down play coming up. Dropping back, it's Perkins. Receiver makes the catch. And he'll get their first down yards before they finally bring him down.
Chris, that's a great example of his arm strength. He just fired the ball in there much quicker than the defense could even react.
Fresh set of downs for the offense after that first down completion. Quarterback looking to connect with the receiver here. Goes to his right side there for the completion.
I really like what this defensive coordinator's doing right now. He's got a nice lead. Just sit back. The most important thing is tackling this offense inbounds so that clock will keep ticking.
They look to throw it here on second down. Caught over the middle. It's Proctor. They get him down, but the game moves the ball to the plus 40.
Finally, good for them. They come up with a big play like this. Let's face it, offense has been at a premium for these guys. You wonder where plays like this have been all game long.
There's the handoff. And the tackle is made after a 4-yard gain, so 2nd and 6.
Brings up second down.
And he drops back in the gun. That one falls incomplete. Looking for a flag, doesn't get it. Brings up 3rd down.
What a hit there by the defender. Tough for the receiver to hold on to the football when he has that kind of contact. Good, clean play by the defense.
Drops back, looking to throw for it on 3rd down. Pass complete on the crosser. He moves the ball to the 21 and a fresh set of downs.
Boy, the defense missed an opportunity to here put a lot of pressure on this offense. They allow them to convert. They could have got them to 4th down with the lead that they have. Boy, this could have been a knockout punch.
And they bring him down quickly, but that's a solid gain on the short throw. And the Bearcats will hustle to the line here to run the hurry up. Looking to pass, it's Perkins. Quarterback looks to his right and finds his man. Brought down. Completion moves the ball to the 6. Defense getting pushed back.
Boy, a great slant by the receiver. What I love is the quarterback found the window that he wanted to make the accurate throw.
First and goal, they'll try to run it in. Couldn't quite get there. Brought down at the 2. Offense facing 2nd and goal. And they're trying to punch it in here. Couldn't quite get in, but they're knocking on the door at the 1. They break the huddle on 3rd and goal. Field goal doesn't do much good here. And he runs it into the end zone. Touchdown, Bearcats.
Well, when you have a big physical offensive line, you can wait to 3rd and goal and rely on them and the running back to get you a touchdown.
The extra point is good. Still a 2-touchdown deficit, 28-14. I believe they can line up here and go for the onside kick.
Number 15, set to kick off.
And they make the recovery in the onside kick. The offense keeps it for another possession. And the head coach will decide to accept the penalty and take the yardage. This line getting set up. It's a first down play. The back's got it. It's a 1-yard gain, 2nd and 9 coming up.
Hey, it's a great job of running the football. It's the right idea, but the back's got to stay in bounds. Because remember, with the new rule in college football, the clock still stops momentarily until the referee sets the play clock for the next play, and then it'll start again. So stay in bounds and work that clock.
The senior able to make the stop after a short gain. Not going to be easy here. Backed up a long way to go for a first down. Drops back, needing a 3rd down completion here. Trying to create outside the pocket now. That was exciting, but no one to throw to. Eventually goes down.
Well, the defense would not be denied on this play. They come up with a sack. The quarterback really didn't have much of a chance at all. Lucky he just held on to the ball.
They'll kick it away here. Oh, and it lands at the 4 and bounces in for a touchback. First down here, the offense has time for one more play before the 2-minute warning. Back to pass. It's Perkins. Catch hauled in here over the middle. And that's the 2-minute warning here. This offense desperate to cut into this lead and then try to get the football back.
Love the timing here between the quarterback and his receiver. Pick up some positive yards, and I continue to be impressed with just the chemistry between these two.
Looking to pass here on 2nd down. It's a quick grab. And they wrap him up, but the gain is good enough for a first down. A new set of downs after that completion. Looking to throw it on 1st down. He finds the running back in the flat. Tackle made after the completion.
I love what the defense is doing here. Sitting back, giving up some plays underneath, tackling these guys in bounds, and just keep that clock rolling.
2nd down after that completion. Looking to chuck it again. Lets it fly to the wideout. Pass is caught right near the sideline. What a catch. Does get the foot down.
Hey, you're trailing late in the game like this. You're looking to get the ball thrown to the outside on the perimeter, make a nice catch, pick up positive yards, and then get out of bounds. If that defense is going to give it to you, take it every time.
Looks like the Bearcats getting set on 1st and 10. Makes a quick grab. Defense reacts quickly. A very short gain on the play. And a quick timeout call by the offense after the play, trying to preserve as much clock as possible. That completion makes it 2nd and medium. Back to pass. It's Perkins. Lofting it toward the left sideline. They try a downfield shot. That's a good effort there. But now it's 3rd down.
Well, they don't connect here, but this is what you have to do. It's late in the game. You need points. You're behind. You got to take some shots. I'd go right back to it, try to find a matchup, and go to one of your receivers that can make a play for you.
After the incompletion, the lineup here for a 3rd and 7. Snags the quick throw. And they pick up the first down at the 23, getting closer to the red zone. They'll hurry to the line here with the clock running. And they quickly spike the football to stop the clock.
Through the air is incomplete. It's 2nd down.
And the 8th play on this drive coming up. The pre-snap motion from the offense. 2nd down, we're going to throw it. Looks to his left and makes the completion. They get him down after the completion. They get to the line in a hurry here for this 3rd down. Here's the snap. Offense looking to throw the ball. And it's intercepted right near the goal line. follows the pick with a nice return before finally being brought down.
Just a great job of anticipating that and coming up with a big interception by this defense. Because they have this lead, they've really forced this offense to become one-dimensional. They're expecting the ball to be into the air. Defensive backs have their eyes on the ball, and they're able to capitalize with a big pick here in the national title.
And the Sooners offense is back on the field. Takes the handoff, and he'll head left. Second down after that run on the previous play. And that'll do it. We have a national champion. Well, this head coach told us we prepared well. We're ready. I'd be shocked if we didn't go out and play well. And he had a good read on his team. That's a big win.
This team was incredibly well prepared, and schematically, I liked a lot of the things they did to counter how the defense was attacking them. Sometimes games can be won and lost thanks to a good game plan, and we saw how it made a big difference today.
Well, that's it. Dramatic punctuation to another outstanding season of college football. For Kirk Herbstreit, I'm Chris Fowler, and this has been a presentation of EA Sports College Football. Officially, your kings of the college football world and national champions, the Oklahoma Sooners.